Hello everyone, welcome to the third lecture of this course titled Mnemonic Techniques to Build Vocabulary. So this is the third lecture in the series of the 30 lectures which I intend to do. So let's begin. Before that, about me, I'm a poet, a traveler, I'm a student of English literature from University of Delhi. I love to sing and listen to ghazals. Currently I'm watching Harry Potter series, and please rate, review, recommend and share my videos. And if you have anything to say, if you have any queries, if you have any suggestions to make, please do it in the comment section below, or you can write a review. So please do it. That is very important for me and also for Unacademy, so that we can improve day by day. So let's begin. Let's see the first word. The first word is from SSC CGL 2012 examination, and this word is hyperbole. So hyperbole literally means deliberate exaggeration. Exaggeration means making something look much bigger or much more than what it actually is. So that is exaggeration, not meant to be taken literally. So obviously the exaggeration that is made in order to say something, in order to convey something, but it should not be taken literally. So here we have a very interesting picture. So let's see what the picture says. It says, I will literally die if you don't stop using hyperboles incorrectly. So you'll find this very interesting, that this picture is actually also saying a hyperbole, and which is I will literally die. So this literally is not meant to be taken literally. It is not like this, that the person is going to literally die, but it is not like that he is going to commit suicide, but it is like he's trying to convey something. He's trying to convey the seriousness, the gravity of the irritation or the problem that he has with somebody using hyperbole incorrectly. So that is what he's trying to say, and that is what hyperboles are meant for. They're not meant for taken literally. So that is the definition of hyperbole. Let's see the part of speech. It's noun, and let's see the mnemonics that is involved. It's a bit funny, but I could not think of anything else, so this is it. So A says to B, don't take his words literally, his hyper now. So कॉमन लैंग्वेज में हम यूज़ करते हैं इस वर्ड को, हाइपर हो गया है, वो हाइपर हो गया है. आई मीन ही इज़ नॉट इन हिज सेंसेस, ही इज़ ओवर एक्साइटेड or he is angry, something of that sort. So that is what A is saying to B, that don't take his words literally, he is hyper now. And then what B replies, B says, अच्छा फिर तो बोल भाई बोल, तो हाइपर होके बोल. So hyper hoke bol is hyperbole. So that is the thing, and that is how you can remember. You can remember the things. The keyword here is literally, and also the keyword here is not to be taken literally. So that is the keyword, and this is how it works. Moving on, our second word is from SSC CGL 2015 examination. And this word is mammoth. So mammoth literally means huge, something which is very huge, that is called mammoth. Part of speech is adjective. And let's see the mnemonics that is involved here. So there are two actually. The first is, mammoth, if you remember, was a huge elephant of Ice Age with huge teeth, and this is the picture of mammoth. So during Ice Age, it is believed that there was this kind of elephant which had huge teeth, and that kind of elephant was called mammoth. So this hugeness of teeth is what gave it this name, mammoth, and the size that it had. So basically it was huge, that is why it was called mammoth. And the second mnemonic technique that is involved here is, mammoth sounds like my mouth. So mammoth, my mouth, mammoth, my mouth. It sounds a bit like it. So that is huge. So mammoth sounds like my mouth, that is huge. So if you remember this line, you can actually remember the meaning of the word mammoth. Moving on, our third word from SSC 2015 examination is eulogy. And what does this mean? This means a speech or a piece of writing that praises someone highly. So eulogy is a piece of writing that praises someone, and that too highly, in a great sense. So let's see the part of speech. The part of speech is noun, and let's see the mnemonic that is involved here. So the mnemonic involved here is, I have divided eulogy into, I have kind of made an acronym out of it, and it goes like this. E stands for everyone, U for unknown, L-O for loves, so L-O both combined, loves, and G for glorifies, Y for you. So everyone unknown loves and glorifies you. I mean, it does not make a lot of sense, I know, but the point is that we are not here to make sense. We are here to learn the words, and we are here to use absurd techniques in order to make sure that it is very unique for every word, and it is very unique for every word, so that we can remember it. We can always relate to, okay, this kind of thing was for this word and this was for this word. So the more absurd the things are, the more easy it will be for you to remember it. So this is how eulogy can be remembered. So the keywords here are praise. So glorifies is actually praise. So you can learn that G in eulogy stands for glorifies or praises. So that is how you can learn it. And this is a letter that was written by American president, and this is a kind of eulogy that, not a kind of eulogy, this is a eulogy that was written by American president for Indian who were killed in who were from Bombay and who were killed somewhere, I don't remember the name. So this is an example of eulogy. Moving on, our fourth word from SSC CGL examination 2015, again from it. So our fourth word is menacingly, meaning threatening. So the part of speech is adjective. Mnemonic here is men, I mean the first three letters of the word menacingly, men. Pacing, you can, I mean, I have put this P in bracket because it is not there in the actual word menacingly, so the P is in bracket. Pacing and glaring in the gully. So if you combine all the letters in bold, you'll find that the word menacingly is there. So in this way you can also learn the spelling of the word menacingly, and also you can learn the meaning of the word, because pacing and glaring conveys this meaning, threatening. So if men are pacing and glaring at you, that is a threatening gesture that they are making. So that is how you can learn this word, and the meaning of the word, also the spelling of the word. So this sky looks threatening. So that is how you can also understand the use of the word, and how you can remember the word through the image. So the sky looks threatening, or it looks menacing. So that is how you can understand the word. Moving on, our fifth word, again from SSC CGL 2012 examination, is nexus. Nexus means a connection. So whenever there is a connection between two people or two things, or a connection that is there in kind of a setup, technological setup, so all those kind of things can be termed as a nexus of things. Part of speech is noun. Mnemonic is net helps us connect with any person X. So the bold letters obviously makes the word nexus, N-E-U-S-X. So X obviously lies here at the center. So X is here at the center between N-E and U-S. So this is how you can understand, how you can relate, and how you can understand the word and the meaning, because the meaning is connect. So if you can remember this particular line, Net helps us connect with any person X. You remember the word Nexus, you remember the meaning, and you remember the spelling of the word Nexus, where NE and US are at the farther end and X is in between them. So that is how you understand the word. So here is the picture that shows group of people who are connected with each other. So these lines represent the connection and thus a nexus of people. Moving on. So this is the ode of this episode, and the ode goes like this. In the Ice Age, there was a huge mammoth, his teeth as long as the Nile the river, that ran into miles and miles. Obviously it is a hyperbole, but nevertheless there are historians who have written eulogy and praise of this animal and criticized the menacing craze that brought the end of Ice Age. We wonder if there is a nexus between us and the giant that paced this earth during those days. So this ode covers all the words that we have discussed and also gives you a hint as to how to use them. And also here's a hyperbole for you, here's an example of hyperbole for you, where the teeth of mammoth is compared to the Nile. So obviously both are not meant to be taken literally, but in comparison to the teeth of an ordinary elephant, the teeth of mammoth was quite huge. So we can compare it to Nile or anything of that sort which is very long. So this was it, and thank you for watching this episode. And if you want me to improve on anything, if you want me to add anything else, please give your feedback and do rate, review and recommend, and share this video. Share it with your friends who are there trying to build their vocabulary. If you want to give any suggestion, do give it in the comment section. So your feedback is important and awaited. It is important for creating a nexus. So that was the last time we practiced that word, and we'll practice it again in the next lesson. So this was it for this lesson. Till then, I'll meet you in the next lesson. Till then, take care. Bye bye.